MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Milwaukee Brewers and the St. Louis Cardinals. Major League Baseball on MLB Network coming up right after this. Jack Flaherty gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, when you look up the word dependability in the dictionary, you'll find a picture of this guy. Career ERA just under 3.5, and that's saying quite a lot in the high-scoring games that we see in baseball going on right now. Real solid pitcher, controls the running game, controls the strike zone, and more importantly, he knows how to get deep into the 6th, 7th, and 8th inning. Solid pitcher, and he'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
First pitch on its way. Underway now on a Friday night as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Expected to get a little cooler as we go on, but the temperature at game time 68 degrees. Ready to deliver the 1-2.
That's the ball. I got to count 2-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Here's another 2-2. Good eye to lay off the knuckle curve that time, and he makes it a full count.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Really good at-bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. The next 3-2. Down the first baseline. Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and there's your first out of the ball game. With that, here's a look at the Brewers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He had a nice performance in his last outing. 4 RBIs, right? Clutch hits, driving in guys when they're sitting out there in front of him. I'm looking to see if he can have an impact on this game as well.
Stepping up now, Eric Sogard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here it comes.
Ball, that's outside.
Flaherty has a reputation, or a knack if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty D, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit hard to the right, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. Skied into very shallow right. Turner will drift over to his left a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Christian Yelich.
In is Christian Yelich. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a powerhouse season, in the top 10 in home runs and runs batted in. He's also one of the most feared hitters in all of baseball.
First offering on its way.
No, inside.
And there is our officiating crew in this one, calling balls and strikes, Mr. Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
The 1-1. It is a fastball that misses.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
2 out, nobody on. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers. And now the Cardinals get their first shot at it here. No score. Freddie Peralta is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So striding forward now, Colton Wong. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-1. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready on 1 and 2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now. There's a shot out to right center field. Wong will take the turn and head for second now. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
And the home crowd is absolutely eating this up. Led off the home half of the first with a triple, and they're applying the pressure right from the get-go.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. Line drive to center field. And they're going to hit the board first tonight as this ball's down for extra bases.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So Paul DeYoung digs in next as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. The 0-1 pitch. A bouncer up the middle. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Man, you might see some scrambling between a manager and a pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Garcia has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. In now, Tyler O'Neill. And a great chance here for the Cardinals to add on in just the first inning. From the stretch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 15 for him thus far. As the lead for the Cardinals opens up now to 5-0.
What a way to start this one off. The score is top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Yadi Molina digging in now, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Hey now.
Batting it, the right fielder, Justin Turner.
At the plate, Justin Turner. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. First delivery to him on the way. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
That's lifted the other way out to left, and Garcia will tuck this one in, and that ends the inning. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. Second inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers nothing. Now at the plate, Keston Hiura, and his guys have quite a hill to climb, down 5-zip here in the early going. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
So many things run through a pitcher's mind in this situation when your offense gives you a big lead. You know you got to pot commit and get aggressive with that fastball. You got a smile on your face because you have the lead, but you want to continue to attack and try and stay in this game as long as possible.
And it's quickly 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. Molina has it, but no chance to get him, and he'll take first after striking out. So not the start to the inning he was looking for as he got the strikeout, but the runner reaches anyway. Coming to the plate now, Omar Narvaez. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. He's set. Here it comes. Low for ball one. Hiura aboard here at first with nobody out. That's wide, 2-0. Has a look, now the pitch. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Avisail Garcia waits on deck. Hot shot down the line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Ripped down the first base line, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
So here is Avisail Garcia as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike one. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 9 homers and 34 driven in. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
A line shot to third base.
Batting 7. The center fielder, number 8, Ryan Braun.
Here's Ryan Braun now, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that'll be a base hit, the first one of the game for the Brewers.
Batting 8. The first baseman, number 12, Justin Lowe.
Here's Justin Smoke now as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. 2 men are on with 2 men out. One and one the count to the Brewers first baseman. clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. The 1-2. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. The next 1-2 pitch.
Ball 2.
One pitch shy of 40 for him right now, and he's not even out of the second inning of work. He's definitely not being as efficient on the mound as he'd like.
From the belt, the pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field. A base hit. The throw home, and they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. 2 hits lead to a run here for Milwaukee. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cardinals 5 and the Brewers 1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
The pitcher, Jack Flaherty.
The pitch. Bouncer to the left side. And that's the first out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Colton.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Stepping up to the plate, Harrison Bader. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. This is line to left. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the big bat of Paul Goldschmidt. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit hard up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher's standpoint, Dero. You get the first 2 out of the inning, the next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knob.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Goldschmidt rounds third and is digging for the plate. Safe at the plate, and it's now a 6-run lead.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work, but you can't let that take away your edge, though.
Brent Suter enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Standing in now, Tommy Edman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. In his career against this pitcher, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. 2 out here and a runner at second. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. From the stretch, Suter hails from the Prairie State of Illinois. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Hit high and deep out to left. Back goes Garcia to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We've played 2 full. Cards lead it 7-1. Here's Brock Holt now. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Holt, sometimes referred to as the Brock Star. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now the 2-1. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Striding into the box, Eric Sogard. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 home. Sogard, affectionately referred to as nerd power thanks to the signature specs. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Up next from Milwaukee, the right fielder, Christian.
And here's Christian Yelich now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a drive out toward left center field. Heading for second is Yelich. And he is into second with a 2-out double. So some life with 2 away as he's into second with the opposite field double. And as you can see there on the team leaderboard, he's currently tops on the ball club in that department as we approach the All-Star break. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura, as he can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike one. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Bottom of the third now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Tyler O'Neill.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he will make it there as the Cardinals get a man into scoring position on the leadoff double.
He's not going to complain, but he was thinking what the rest of us were thinking when that left his bat. Home run number 2. Didn't quite have enough, so he has to be content with the double.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Yelich moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
Right fielder, Justin Turner.
Settling in now, Justin Turner. flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Runner at second here with one man out. And there's ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Well, a part of me wants to applaud him for staying with it and making the throw, but after he bobbled it, he should have just eaten the ball and lived to fight another day. As it is, he gets tagged with an error, and a man is on base.
So here now is the pitcher, Jack Flaherty. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike one. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Braun is there. Let's see if they test it. And he'll think better of trying to score as he holds it third with 2 away now.
Now back, second baseman, Colton.
Here's Colton Wong now. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored back in the first. From the belt, the pitch.
Ball in.
Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Runners on first and third, 2 away. High in the air. Smoke has room in foul territory. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Omar Narvaez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
So here's Avisail Garcia. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here it comes. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Stepping in now, Ryan Braun, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's strike two. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, Justin Smoke.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. From the stretch. The 0-1 gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch, and it's fouled away. Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. This will kick up against the wall now. Garcia rounds the corner and is headed home. He scores, and it's a 7-2 game now.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count. Instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
To the plate now, Brent Suter. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, here's a case right here, Dero, where as a pitcher you could really help himself. With a 2-out RBI here, this would be a huge run if he could drive this run in.
Dan, this is already a win-win in my book for the 8-hole hitter to grab an RBI knock. Not only does he...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brewers get a run on the RBI double. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Cardinals 7 and the Brewers 2. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And that's out number 1. Final line there for the Brewers starting pitcher. Certainly not the night he wanted to have.
One of the tough things to do when you're trying to have a good pitching performance is keep the ball in the ballpark. He was filling up the strike zone, but he did allow 2 home runs.
Digging in and looking for more, Paul Goldschmidt. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. And that's in there, base hit.
Wow, sometimes you just have to shake your head on plays like this. Looked like he was there in plenty of time, had a beat on it, but he must have just lost concentration for a split second, and the ball falls. Should have made that play, though.
Runner at first following the error. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Paul DeYoung. Here comes the first pitch.
0-1 for the count.
Seven runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Garcia has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Ready once again, Tommy Edman. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. First offering on its way. 7 runs, 9 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Line toward the alley in left center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brock Holt. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1. 1-1.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. Oh, and this drops in the infield. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Here's Eric Sogard, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slow grounder to first. One there. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Christian Yelich. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. None left for Milwaukee. They're down 5. It's 7-2. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. First pitch of the at-bat. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself into scoring position to start off the inning.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch on its way. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay to second now, but he's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 1-0. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And the pitcher digs in next. It'll be Jack Flaherty. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to left. Garcia is there. Let's see if they test it. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. Men on third with 2 down. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cardinals get 1 in the inning thanks to Yadier Molina. Through 5 innings, and this is now an 8-2 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and in at the plate steps Keston Hiura.
Keston Hiura.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you, trying to end it quick.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground to third. He's got it. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. No hits to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. 1 out, nobody on. A 2-seamer there as this is fouled off to the left side. The 1-2 is a called third strike down in the zone.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
At the plate now, Avisail Garcia, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. The 1-2. Smoke toward third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Still 8-2. Ready for another chance? Harrison Bader, so far 2 for 3 in this one.
Center fielder,
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So with a man aboard now, the RBI men will have an opportunity with nobody out in the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
Now a throw over. Runners back. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Braun on the run. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
Striding in, Paul DeYoung. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch sent out to straightaway center field. Braun has a read on it. 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Tommy Edman.
Now at the plate, Tommy Edman. Well, the reliever remains in the game here, having pitched very well, but this is a longer outing than what he's used to.
It is, Matt, and I really tip my cap to him for gutting this thing out right now. On the other side, I worry they're being a little bit too greedy by leaving him out there. There are options left in the pen, and it would be a shame if all his hard work got undone because he started making some mistakes in location due to fatigue.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
One 0 count. Here it is. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Garcia has a read on it, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Cardinals, but no matter, they lead it 8-2. Alex Reyes will come on now as he'll be appearing in his 45th game this year.
Number 29, Alex Reyes.
7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the left fielder Ryan Braun.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. And Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Into the box now, Justin Smoak. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And he falls behind 0-2. Now the pitch.
Nope.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Misses, ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Corey Ray will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 78, Corey Ray.
In there at the knees, strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the corner and slicing foul. Ray stands in at an even 6 feet. Throws left-handed, swings the bat the same way. This is his first year at the big league level. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes.
Outside, that's the ball.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Well, he had him down 0-2 earlier in this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put him away and end this inning. This has been a fun battle to watch.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he lays off ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Into the box now, Brock Holt. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First offering on its way. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Milwaukee leaves one, still 8-2. Jake Faria enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Jake Faria.
And a welcome to those just joining us. We're in the 7th inning of this one with nobody out. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike to the St. Louis leadoff hitter.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
The 2-2. Line drive to left. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. So that leadoff base hit means considerable speed aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4 of the way to hitting for the cycle. Toughest one still on the shelf, though. He's got to get it triple.
Yeah, that's, you said it, Hero. That's one of those that's either got to hit right down the line or one of those tweeners in the gap. He has enough speed, so if he can find a gap or find one down the line, maybe he can do it, and he's going to at least get one more at bat in this one.
And this is taken out there by Braun for the first out. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
The right fielder, Justin Turner.
Ready for another shot now. Justin Turner. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Now a move over to first, and he'll get back in safely. First pitch on its way. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. 8 runs on 13 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. He pulls this one into right. Yelich is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. On to first, a double play. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cardinals 8 and the Brewers 2. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Eric Sogard.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
In is Christian Yelich, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And that'll bring up Keston Huron. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Hey, he finds himself down 0-2 with the quickness. I know he's a great 2-strike hitter, but this at bat, he's going to have to find a way to nickel and dime and get this thing back to even.
0-2 count and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
The 1-2. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Count remains 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More in a moment on this Friday night. You're watching MLB Network. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Alex Reyes. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
He would have had to go with the old school Tommy Hawk approach on that one if he wanted to get on top, but he was able to lay off it.
The catcher wanted it down and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. And he misses with it. Ball 4. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Into the box now, Colton Wong. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First offering on its way. A bullet to first base. Tries to dance back into the bag, not in time to double off the runner.
The center fielder, Harrison Bader.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. High and deep to center field. Back goes Braun. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. Well, he thought about going for third, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. But when you got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Corbin Burns comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder, Paul DeYoung. And that's through into left, a base hit. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Now a 9-2 ball game.
Yeah, man, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand, especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Into the box, Tommy Edman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Lifted the other way to left center. Braun giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cards forced to settle for 1. 9th inning coming up. The Cardinals lead it 9-2. So digging in now, Omar Narvaez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
First pitch of the at-bat. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Fouled away. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and this lead has been cut to just 6 now.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
The left fielder, number 24.
So here is Avisail Garcia. Here's another one that's drilled, this one to left, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo home run here from Avisail Garcia, number 10 for him on the year. As they try to claw back, it's a 5-run deficit.
another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
The center fielder, number 8.
Here's Ryan Braun now. He swings and grounds it to short, and that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So the switch hitter Justin Smoke steps up as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he fouls this one off. Look into Molina now, the 1-1.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I gotta believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Tyrone Taylor will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Taylor.
In front of it, strike 1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
And he got him.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here's Brock Holt now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Liner toward right center, and that's in for his 2nd hit of the afternoon. He'll get it into second. And he is out at second base. And, partner, that's going to do it for this one.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
And this ball game ends at a 9-4 final score. The Cards came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Jack Flaherty earns his 8th victory of the season. Freddie Peralta allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in a losing effort. Alex Reyes takes the rare 3-inning save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.